Hello, I have some thoughts about AI that I would like to share, and it's from the perspective of being a software engineer. I've been coding since I was like 8 years old, I think. I started with HTML and PHP, and what I think about AI, I think it would be great if AI can make us more productive, and I think it's help already today with ChatGPT and other services. And I think by being able to produce more software more cheaply, that even more areas could benefit from software. So we have already seen a lot of digitalization in many industries, and I think it will just grow more and more if people or programmers are able to produce more software. Then the price for software will go down, and even more people will be able to benefit from digitalization and software, and getting applications for their needs, digitalization and software, and getting applications for their needs. And so I'm a bit optimistic, I would say, but I think today AI, it amplifies your current abilities. So if you're a good software engineer, then you will be able to produce more software quicker. If you're good, you will be able to produce more good. But if you're bad, I don't think AI is really there yet with being able to assist you to write great software. I think if you cannot judge what is good or bad, you will just take whatever AI gives you, and probably in many cases it would result in more bad software if you cannot judge yourself what's good or bad. A week ago I attended a workshop, and there at the workshop each person was tasked to use ChatGPT and then Lovable to create like a new startup business idea. So you would prompt in ChatGPT what you wanted to make, like to construct your business idea, and then you would transit over to Lovable, where you would take that prompt and generate the application for your startup. And I think it was very cool how much you can get so quickly. But at the same time, that workshop was like for 3 hours, and in the end, each of us presented what we have done, and it was a lot of placeholder stuff and unfinished things that didn't really work. And the same for me. I got some basic application with test data, but no integration to any real service or anything. So I think it's very cool to quickly throw up a quick prototype that you can show and to get feedback. But I think I would need to see more to really believe in Lovable really being able to produce big enterprise software or something like that. What I saw during that workshop, I think there's maybe a bit more left until it's really there. And at work, when I'm programming, I use a mix of ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot at the moment. I've also used Gemini and Claude and Perplexity, so I'm exciting about AI, I think. But I'm trying them out, those different options, and I would like to find a better setup or what's best. I haven't really found what's best at the moment. It was not many days ago I saw a video from the Primagen. He had watched a video, I think it was some investors or something associated with the Y Combinator, and they talked about AI, and they were so enthusiastic, or telling that already programmers are 10x or 100x even more productive today thanks to AI. And for me, I don't really see that yet. I would love to get that setup. That would make me 100x more productive, making me able to produce like a year's worth of work in only 3 days. I think that would be amazing if it existed, to be able to in only 3 days produce the same amount I would normally do during a whole year. But thus far I've not seen it, so if anybody knows what that golden setup is, I would really love to have that. At work I program in C#. I've done other programming languages in the past, but at the moment it's mainly C# that I do. And I think it's a bit boring with each project, that there is so much of the same boilerplate that you have to write. Like you have entity framework for your ORM, so like in database mapper, and then like you make a repository, you have your entities, models, DTOs, you make services, then you have controllers with endpoints, you have your program file where you do setup, there's so much boilerplate, and to just transform data between different layers, and writing like almost the same thing over and over again with your entities and DTOs, and transforming between them and mappers and all that. And I think if AI could like remove the need to write that boilerplate myself, I think that would be great. Like in C# I really see that it would be nice to be able to more focus on the business logic rather than having to write on that boilerplate. I think a lot of time is wasted on that. Maybe not AI, but something could be done to improve that. I think I would love to be more productive. I think there is so much boilerplate being written, and it would be great to be able to focus more on the actual business logic. But I'm a bit skeptical at the same time how much AI can get better. I think maybe the AI might reach a plateau soon, or if it hasn't already. We saw a lot of progress with ChatGPT 3.5, but since then I don't think that much has happened. And now we're seeing like Stack Overflow is kind of dying per month. Like the number of new questions being asked on Stack Overflow, it's like the same level it had in 2009 when it started. So there's been this peak, and then now sharp decline, probably because of ChatGPT, but also because like IDEs and our tools and documentation, all that are getting much better, and maybe there is not that big need to ask those same simple basic questions that get a lot of upvotes on Stack Overflow. And since more and more people are using AI, I think more code on GitHub and places like that will also be AI generated. So I think that would be a problem for AI models in the future to be able to find like authentic training data. If no like human questions are being asked anymore on Stack Overflow, and if the code available is AI generated, it will be difficult to like increase the level if what it has to train on is only AI slop and a depleting source of questions on Stack Overflow. I'm a bit skeptical if LLMs, if they are gonna be like the key to AGI. Maybe we will have to wait some time into the future until maybe the next technology. But at the same time, I think what we have today is already great. I'm using ChatGPT every day. I ask a lot of things, both for work and for private things. So I think it's already a great resource, but I don't think it replaces programmers by any means today. I think they would need to become much better before that is possible. And like I said, with C# at my work, with all boilerplate, in some way I like welcome AI. Please replace me. I don't want to write this boring boilerplate code. I think it would be great if AI really was that had that intelligence to be able to really like replace me, so I don't need to do that boring work, and I can focus more on the business logic and talking with like the stakeholders and get the requirements and like shape the product, while offloading the boring boilerplate writing to the AI. So that's what I think about AI. It will be interesting to see what happens in the future, and that's the end of my video. Thank you for watching.